You wake up tired, you feel slow, you can't focus, and you think it's motivation. No, it's misalignment. Because a man who is aligned moves with precision, thinks with clarity, and executes with violence. Everything in your life, from your diet to your career, must be aligned if you are to act with coherence and integrity. Everything in your life must align. Your diet, your discipline, your direction, because a king does not live in contradiction. You cannot say, I want greatness, but eat like a peasant, think like a victim, and move like an incel. That's not a man, that's chaos. So let's get surgical. There's something called the gut-brain axis, a direct communication system between your gut and your brain. Studies show your gut produces over 90% of your serotonin, what regulates your mood, sleep, and sexual desire. Poor diet creates inflammation. Inflammation leads to brain fog, low focus, and an unstable mood. So when you eat junk food, you are not lacking discipline. You are chemically lowering your performance, dulling your edge. Everything must be done with intensity. The way you train, the way you speak, the way you fuck your woman, the way you perform under pressure. Because a king does not move in halves, he gives his full measure. Analyze your environment. Do people feel certainty when you speak? Do they feel presence when you walk in? Do they feel pressure when you compete? Or do they feel your hesitation? Here's why most men fail. They want consistency, but they measure nothing. No schedule, no structure, no system. And then they wonder why their life feels random. Listen, what gets measured gets mastered. What's measured gets managed. You can't improve on results that you're not taking. So let's study a man who embodies alignment. Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't start off as a finished product. At Sporting, he was talented, flashy, yet inconsistent. Even early on at Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson said he had poor decision making, he had a lack of efficiency, and he had style over substance. He had talent, but not alignment. Ronaldo realized something most men never do. Talent is useless without total life control. So he didn't just try harder, he aligned everything. Strict diet, no junk, no alcohol, elite sleep routine, obsessive recovery systems, measured training metrics. Every input became intentional. And what happened? He became inevitable. At Real Madrid, he became a goal-scoring machine, a physical specimen, a mental assassin. He didn't rely on motivation. He built systems. That's why even in his 30s, he outperformed younger men. Because while they relied on burst, he relied on alignment. Alignment equals consistency. You want consistency, then stop chasing motivation, start building alignment. Because inconsistency is not random, it's structural failure. If your diet is weak, your schedule is chaotic, your habits are untracked, your results will collapse every time. So now you understand it was never motivation, it was never luck, it was misalignment. That's why you never finished what you started. It's why you never reached the goals you intended. A king is not built in hype. He is built in systems, in standards, in structure, in sacrifice. So fix your diet, measure your time, control your habits, and watch what happens. Your mind sharpens, your presence deepens, your results multiply. Because when a man becomes aligned, he becomes dangerous. Do not be deceived.